Welcome back to Transport Fever 2. JC here. And continuing on from last time, we will continue optimization. Yes, it's going to be boring, optimizing and doing all that kind of stuff, but once it's all up and running, then we can do some ride-on stuff. Not that at this moment do I know whether people actually want to do the ride-on sections. Timey-wimey things. Either way, there's a whole load of stuff sitting here. Obviously, we're not dealing with the refinery. So the first one that needs to be improved is the one going up to here. So, truck depot. That's what I need. I need you to deliver vehicles. But it's easier if I just go like this. I need to deal with that one first. Then deal with that one next. There. Like that. I don't need that bit anymore. I need to manage this firm's vehicles and we'll set it on to maximum so I can at least have some money rolling in. Clone all vehicles. Before I do that, that's the oil well, my bad. Oh yeah, it takes 400 to 200, and actually it requires 2 wells to full produce, but that can be supplied. So yeah, it needs 400 just to deal with this thing's full production. So we'll deal with the other side of it. Now it's the well to refinery needs 400. That's what it was. So clone all vehicles. And then clone all vehicles. And then do it again. Oh! And now pause, because we've gone over. Go right down to the bottom. Sell selected vehicle, yes. Little too much. Don't need as many vehicles on this one, which is good. Ah, no, I did actually need one more. Okay. Put that one back on. We're good. Look at that great long line. Now, before I do the other one, I'm actually going to make sure all of this filters away. Make sure all the vehicles are out, done their little turnaround, and they're heading off. He's going to slow them. They are going to slow themselves down before I deal with the opposite side. This is taking the oil out. Okay, now then. They'll automatically bring the refined oil back again, and they've got enough capacity for that. What I need to look at hold on, if that is just one oil well supplying that, that'll be able to do its full 200. So the return this way only needs to be 200. So we'll clone all these vehicles. And we'll do it again. And now I'm going to do it. Do it in a batch of 6. Haha! Yes. Turn it off. Now do it individually. The rate's fluctuating. Right, I'm going to have to wait a bit for this clog to settle down. This will actually naturally space them out as well, which is kind of handy. You can really check out the other line as well, just in case its rate has changed. Yeah. So once all the vehicles are on, I'm going to have to go over it just to add or remove certain vehicles, because if they keep getting clogged like this, it will affect the rate. On you lot, file out. Now once they're freely flowing out, they're all fine. Okay, that is actually the agreed rate now, is it? Okay. I'm adding them very slowly, so it actually works. There we go, 201. Now we might need to select this one, pull this one up. Is there a clog up at this end? No. Okay. But this one doesn't have enough vehicle line again. It's always going to end up like this. This is an awful amount of balancing to have to do. Because I don't have enough money, or is it just because you can't be bothered to add on the rate? I mean, sure, I could improve this by having an in and out separate from this. Have these ones come in and these ones come in different ins and outs. They're not crossing over each other. Because it's a high traffic one, maybe that might be an advantage, but they do seem to sort of slot in. One comes in as one's coming out, which means they don't cross each other. Oh wow, yeah, no, I've done a silly, haven't I? Yeah, this is what's going to happen, is once it's gotten running, there's too much, and now you need to start trimming stuff off the line again. No, it's fine, fine. Minor overrate is fine. Hugely going over the rate is bad for profit, because it's just not going to be carrying as much. You know what? Screw it. I'm just going to select whatever. $206. Close enough. Good. That is, as they say, good enough. As you can see, now that everything's flowing properly, the oil well, I'm taking all of it. It's not overfilling the station. And everything is flowing nicely. I have to stop occasionally, but it works. Now that's the refinery, and yeah. Of course, the refinery side will overfill it so often, but there we go, right. If I have to extend the platforms just to give them a bit more, nothing to see there, apparently. Apparently that was a nothing to see here. When it first flew across, I thought, why does that look like a helicopter? What? We're not in the right era for a helicopter. What? No, it's a big bird. Derp. Right, let's configure this cargo platform. Give it a bit more a little bit more capacity, that's all. That'll give me a bit more buffer room. And you can park more cars up here. You can park more vehicles, which means it keeps the flow running. It keeps the flow going. It's good because you can have trucks waiting to go. Good. Good. Right. Because that's a big, massive one, that was. Obviously, we now have the problem that we are, yes, fully capacitating, but we are no longer able to support the demand. Because this train, not good enough. But we are making bank again. Thanks, in no small part, due to the roads just exploding in profit. And in doubt, get the roads working. Now what I haven't done, this one's simpler. I'm not doing a... Yeah, well that's just a straight up. What's the rate at this? 418. Fair enough. And over here... 421. So yes, they need trimming, but it's fine. Because what we've actually got a problem with is this. This has become overloaded. It's fine if we're losing stuff because, well, yeah. So what we now need to do is we now need to improve this train line. Because this needs like a frequency, this needs an ability to transport of like, it's 100 here. Although I'm actually supplying it 200, so that'll actually upgrade to 200. And this will also upgrade to 200. It's a different facility. At 200. So this needs to be able to transport 400 stuff. The line. And how do we get to that? Well, what we could do is increase the amount of stuff. I can just reverse this. Double the amount of stuff and add a train and see how that works. So what I need to do is I need to edit this train. So let's edit its name, not edit it. Vehicle manager. This manage vehicle. That's the kitty, that's what I wanted to get to. Now what you do is you go edit selected vehicle. Cargo. I would like 2 more of those. Right. And 2 more of them. Mediocre. Okay. What was it? Good. Mediocre. Carrying this load? Huh. It will still meet its top speed at a medium gradient. Okay, but I may be overloading this poor loco. Which means I would need to upgrade it to the big boy locomotive. This one. Which is actually... Oh no, that's the medium capacity freight. Well, mediocre is good enough. Modify that for that amount. Right, next what we do is we turn it around. And we let it go. Pulls into there, reloads. Because I will be cloning this vehicle. There's a long old route, so I may need 3 just to compensate. So what's going to happen is when this one pulls into here, I'm going to clone it. And when that vehicle pulls into here, I'm going to clone it again. So there's 1 on the route back, and then 1 in each of these 2 chunks. For lack of a better word. Because the profit is just rolling in. Thanks to the trucks. So once again, saved by the roads. But once I get these trains fully up to speed and up to spec and shifting everything that is being produced, my god, will they make money. And this is the reason why I put a really weird bridge in here, because I knew there was going to be that much traffic. If I had a train coming through here making all these stop, oh, that would just be just a complete disaster. But it goes over a bridge. The only problem is the bridge now caps it at 90 because it's a bridge. What I'm going to do, pause. Vehicles. I'm going to clone that vehicle. Ka-ching! That vehicle will now pull out, go into there, and then load up. Ship along. I mean, the distances aren't quite right, but because the distance between there and there, distance between there and there, different. At least at this point, it's actually making profit. Oh no, it's making full profit because it's full. On the route back, it's making nothing. It's making a loss on the route back. Whizzing along. I mean, sort of like when it gets to around about here, I'll clone it again. So there's 3 trains on the line. But before I go and clone it, I should pull up the details of the line as well. And oh god, approximate annual throughput per station. That's not helping very much. Never mind, because I've got 3 stations, so bleh. That's not going to help me at all. I'm just going to have to play it by eye. I'm going to have to old school it. Without these, oh look, if you do this, you can transport X amount of goods per year because you've only got 2 frigging stations, so it doesn't bleeding matter. This one is not a point-to-point. One of those weird new combi things. Got 1 train there, Another train just there. Hasn't reached the station yet. Oh. Gradient's a bit too much. They do need the better loco. Right. Because there's obviously a bit of a gradient inside here. This. It's too much for them. They can't keep their top speed. Okay. Good to know. I now need to modify these vehicles to have this locomotive instead. I need to add that locomotive. If I remove that and add that, there we go. Excellent. But there is another problem with that. In that I'm still capped at 50 rather than 60. But for the time being, we'll be fine. I just need to modify that. If I remove these, oh no, it doesn't matter. So I can keep the same amount of cargo by only having 2 of the more expensive ones. Seeing as we're raking in the money doing this now, I only did the small box cars as a introductory method. Yeah. Something like that. Yeah, it carries the same stuff, I just need 2. 2. 4. Flat car with side stakes. That, yes, I need 2 of those. 2. There you go. It is now good. Not excellent, but it's good. So still has the same, identically the same capacity, except smaller train. Except it does actually cost a lot more. But we're going to get it done. So I need to 1, 2, 1, 2. Remove all that. There we go. Costs a lot, but it's going to carry identically the same amount of goods, but travel faster. And it'll travel at its maximum, even almost at a high. It'll travel at almost its maximum. Okay, so we'll modify both those vehicles. Didn't lose anything, just money. Let's get that going again. There you go, it's accelerating. Mostly because it was going downhill, but... Right, that's now leaving the station. That's arriving at said station. Now I need to clone that vehicle. So we now have another one pulling out, grabbing, and heading back. Because, yeah, might need a 4th one. Just we'll see, because this is the most important part. Getting goods from here onto this line will make the whole thing a lot more profitable. Now I can slowly upgrade all the rest of the parts of the line. This is the worst part because it's such a long distance. Have they not gotten through the backlog yet? No? They haven't even gone through the backlog yet. That's how. Wow. Let's see, let's have a look at your line. You've got the capacity. About your finances. Look at it! Look at it! No, I haven't actually set a load of these lines to actually have maintenance on them yet. Something I should really do now. Right. Let's have a look at all the road freight, because I haven't put maintenance on them. That will be a bad thing. No. No. maintenance. Thank you. Right, they're already running on maintenance. That's fine. It's just these two routes. Yeah, there you go. Right, maintenance is set. I don't have maintenance on trains yet. Because last time I set that up, I thought, brilliant, yes. And then it tried to bankrupt me. So yes, the What's It routes won't be making as much money. Because they're still in good condition. So it won't actually start doing maintenance yet. It'll only keep them at 50%, which is mediocre. It basically just stops these annoying little warnings. Do we have plastic? No. Do we have goods? No. The first train has yet to actually arrive yet. So train number 7 is the first one to arrive here with any actual goods. So that it can actually start producing goods. Though it is arriving with 16, so it'll be able to produce 16 goods. Yeah. And it heads on. Whizzing away at 60. Done. And basically it has gotten through its entire store before a train even remotely gets close to it. The next train is only here. So that's how much frequency I'm going to have to increase this by. It's either that or the trains arriving deliver more stuff. Because even with that, this still full. Just full. Full of plastic. Yeah, this is going to be fun. Has this actually got any goods on it? Oh, apparently not. That's another drop off. And you're not carrying anything back. I know the train takes forever to go back and forth, but as a passenger. Nothing yet. And this is one that actually requires goods. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot! I haven't done everything yet. In my rush, I got one part of it doing. I've got the production and shipping. But this thing is like, okay, but there's still no consumers. So you're supplying me stuff, but there's nothing. There's nothing to do because I haven't added in the requisite extra bits. This is just making all that profit with substandard. Yeah. Bonkers. Right, here we go. We'll need to do the other part. We'll need a truck station. I need to swing this round. Can I get it? Oh, I can. There we go. That is now connected to here. Oh, just works. I will smooth that little lump out. Right. Food distribution. Food and goods distribution, in actual fact. Right. I'm going to want to do something relatively centrally. I don't need a full station, do I? Nope. I only need a truck unload stop. So I'm going to put a truck unload stop in both of these. Currently I'm only shipping up food. That's all that needs to be put in. Yeah, this should be good enough. I mean, this one truck unload stop will cover most of this area. But as I'm prioritising... I mean it doesn't cover the houses it's actually on? It doesn't cover the street it's on. That's a bit stupid. That's me. Yeah. Won't cover the street that it's on. Well, those buildings are just shit out of luck, aren't they? Kind of needs to be about here to cover everything. That's where it's going to be. Oh, look at that. They've got a natural turnaround too. They'll come out there, drop off there, turn around, come back. What we need to do is we need to add a new line. Go there. To there. And this is going to be road freight. Peakily food. There you go. That's Peakily food. And I have a deployment thing here. Buy some vehicles. I'd like one. Just put one for now. This Italy food. Just needs one, just to register the demand. That will now get food shipped from down the other end. So we have to do the same thing over here. This is going to be a custom jobby. I think I am going to have this going truck station. I'm going to have this going on the side. It's going to be a side loading. Wow, how freaking close do you have to be? Okay, right. Clonk that there. Now I need to actually put in some streets. So we go across like this. Which one was it to make it go underground? That's the kitty. Come on. Yeah, this is to get it to go underneath the track, which is really glitchy. Hold on. There we go. And I'm going to have to come up and connect somewhere over there. It's really, really wonky. Or, alternatively, I just go for the simple route. I just connect the freaking train tracks. I'm not going to make a major, huge difference. Oh, you have to do it in chunks. Oh. Bugger! Botheration! I got a cross hatch over there, so I need to come. Near point blank range? Yeah. How about we just do... Okay, so why did you lock onto there then? Alright. That tunnel is looking more and more appealing about now. I'll tell you right here, right now, that tunnel is looking even more appealing. Yeah, construction not possible. Yeah, that's just... Oh! Would you look at that? It works, but look at it. It's a horrible... That is Yep. I don't know, maybe a bridge would be better off. Let's see. Can a bridge work? No! No, it doesn't! No, it looks even worse. Oh. Okay. If I cancel that, take it from about there. I'm basically just trying to make this slope less. If I go to about there, maybe I can then, aha, bring it closer to the surface. Like that. Doesn't interfere with the track, and it's not as deep. It gets underneath there and can just... Right. Now I can connect up. The only problem is it's going to have to drive through residential anyway, because right, now my trucks have a route from here into the road network. They can take whatever friggin' route they like. I don't really care that much. Actually, at this moment in time, I have stopped caring. This is mostly for goods only, isn't it? So... let's drop off there. That should cover most expansion as well. Because we're not dealing with fuel. Once I get fuel, then yes, I'll have to put in an extra one for fuel. Could afford it. Aha! A new one from there. To there. Okay, we've got road, freight. What is this? Oh, it's shaft sprues then. Shaftesbury goods. Close that. We click here. We go buy one of them. Put it on Shaftesbury goods. Just as I said, to register demand. What's next on the line? South Sea requires a little bit of something. That bridge is gonna have to go. Oh, I've already put one in there. See, food has been delivered here. Oh, it's because there's demand. Now there's food being shipped down the line. As you can see. Food's being shipped down the line because there's demand for it. Oh, I don't know. Screw it. Right. I've already got one this end. Perfect. Means I just need a distribution point, which means this. Sorry. Like, no, main connection will be interrupted. I give zero shits. Because I'm just going to go like this. Just going to reconnect the two with a nice flat bridge because I'm not using the river. Means the vehicles don't have to slow down when they go over it. Perfect. That's what we need. So, cargo. Oh, goods are down here. Oh, good grief. Okay. Let's put it. I'm going to need to put in some streets, aren't I? Just so I can have a little turnaround. Have it on the end of there. I'm using little streets. Hold on, I'll fix that in a minute. Medium. Magic upgrade tool. Ka-chang. That's the first time I used the upgrade tool. But there we go. Right. What that will now do is allow this commerce to claim this entire section here. Which is good. That's what I want. Keep checking the time because, haha, we're almost out of time for this episode. What? So I want to distribute to this side. Does it reach all the way around? It just covers that core section. You can just see a tiny little bit of the track section moving just there. I put it on that side or that side. So here. So they drive round, in, loop, back out. Perfect. And it basically covers everything. The everything. So far, there's not actually going to need to be a special line just for one thing here. So we'll have a new line going from there to there. And this is going to be road, freight. No, not road, freight. It's not. Doesn't work. South Sea. Cargo. Strictly speaking, it is goods. But it's also going to be other stuff. So there we go. The hell with it. It's going to be goods. Requires goods. And that's all I'm shipping to them. So, standard issue. I require one vehicle. Put it on. Yeah. South Sea goods. And of course, there's no need to do this one. Because this one already has its food delivery. as long as it is still actually covering everything, which it no longer is, because they've expanded into here when they should have expanded here. Naughty. It's fine. I can retrain that. That's fine. It's the kind of thing that once you've actually got everything established, you can then start training it. But now this thing is getting so much more grain. Because it's actually got 2 full farms worth, except that this is not actually shipping a full batch. I can actually set that up so it is actually doing a full batch, but that'll be another time. I mean, the food demand, consumers. Peter Lee is only 18. What is his actual demand? His actual demand is 95. And your actual demand is 112. So, yeah. I will need to get that fully shipped down. And the food will need to be shipped all the way down to here. And then down to here. But if we now look over here, finally, before we go, we've done all of that. Now, spark this up. And at some point, especially here, we should see some demand. Sort of. Not here. My bad. It's here. So one has dropped. It's reached here, and it's got to drive all the way out there. But it should pop up. The need for them should spring up on the line. You're not carrying anything yet. Goods. There you go. The game has realised, oh shit, I need to produce some goods now. Basically, all those ones that I've been shipping to it before, it just went, yeah, no. Oh no, it had actually put them into storage. There. I think. Oh yeah, that's the in, that's the out. It's just sort of stacked them there, and it's slowly distributing them onto this line. Because you click here, consumers, there you go. It saw the demand. Not a lot, but there is some demand for these things. As you can see, it's not particularly very high, but it's enough to get us going. And on last check, well, that was a lot of vehicles. Is that a lot of? That was a lot of vehicles. But we should be making a decent amount of profit now. I have shown you the process of optimization. As boring as it is, I will most likely run through the rest of the system optimizing it. The main cargo route is still going to run on the slow stuff because we just don't have the demand. But I may very well have upgraded that to the big new fancy higher speed stuff. I mean, we're actually making money for a change. Who would have thunk it? But yeah, that's at least instead of just saying, oh yeah, no, you're full now, I'm not going to produce anything, it just says you're just going to lose goods. Some cargo items are lost because the station is overloaded. Yeah. The old one, it used to just basically shut down if wasn't enough, and at least this way you can get them up and running at full speed, and if you're not actually shipping it, oh well, it's gone. But yeah, more is needed. Probably another train is needed, so I can have one in going there, one going to there, and two on the way back. Or however it sort of balances it out. I'll just time it, right? But, with that all said and done, thank you for watching. Until next time, this is JC, out.